What was the biggest mistake you made at the beginning of Disqus? I don't really like that question in general. When that's asked, what is the biggest mistake I've made? I see the entire journey so far as nothing but learning lessons from mistakes. There's every single day. You can't be always right in the decisions you make. What's great about this industry and this ecosystem in the Silicon Valley and in the internet company ecosystem in general is that there's a lot of advice out there. People love to give advice. It's freely available. It's very fun to give. It makes you feel kind of important. So it was very easy to avoid the obvious mistakes. The mistakes that I remember the most are the ones where I thought I was basically following the rule book, the guidance of all this advice that I read online or I heard from peers on how to run a company, how to build a team, and how to do these right things. And the truth is that you're not really going to understand those mistakes, or you're not really going to understand those lessons unless you're interpreting them correctly, and you have to do that to actually understand. That said, I think speaking to that, I think my biggest mistake really is taking too much advice and trying to navigate based on instructions. And you can't really run this. You can't do this by colors. You can't navigate a startup by following instructions. Getting too much advice really steers you in a lot of different directions. For example, there's a lot of advice in the sort of company culture you need to build and the sort of team that you need to build. Some of it can get pretty damn specific. For us, some of those things just need to be intuited, and you have to understand for yourself what the right team is or what the right culture is you want to build. You can't be influenced by generic, neutral-sounding advice, because that will certainly steer you in the direction of inactivity when you're stuck on what's the right thing to do.